Thank you so very much for joining me here. This is your weekly Ascension energy reading. It's for September 1st through 7th, 2025. We have the Pisces full moon eclipse this week. So we're in eclipse season. It's this blood moon that's been coming up and the past few weeks talking about the ancestral bloodline clearings and healings that are going on. And just as I was finishing up the love reading for this week, a lot was coming through about clearing out that ancestral patterning. We went all the way back down to the 12 tribes through the bloodline to clear out patterns. So this could be connected with what's going on this week with the blood moon this week. Here, let's see what the energies are showing us for our ascension this week. We do have the Four of Swords. So this is a lot of rest. You can see the rainbow energy coming in. Could talk about light body upgrades coming in this week with healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. This is a big week here of what, like, there's a climax that's already happened. I think with the Virgo season, we achieved the climax through Leo season, maybe like the last kind of shift last week, shifting through some final endings. So even between now and the end of Virgo season, around the 21st here, when does it go into? The 22nd, we've got the equinox that this healing process could be unfolding on right now. It's like we have to regenerate after all the completion that's been coming up the past few weeks with the family tree stuff that we've been clearing out here. So we've got medicine pouch, soul awakening, and amethyst celestial, number 28. So it's a 10, and these are about the cycles ending. So this is a repeated type of message I'm getting this week here. So it's very strong energy this week to be calling back and rejuvenating and healing your energy, clearing out your body. This could be, again, a lot of rainbow body, plasma body upgrades. So we're working on the crystalline body on a cellular level here. A lot of hydration will be important when it comes to things like that here. There could be a flushing of energies you feel is needed. These are things like fasting, things like working nervous system, somatic healing, fascia release, stuff like this, to maybe deep tissue massage, stretching, exercising, whatever needs to be supported, the body clearing out this energy basically so that the healing can take place. So you might find, I find myself after a lot of healings gone on, or huge clearings and stuff like that, or maybe huge energies, and we do have the full moon this week, which would be an example of like a huge, the energies are really strong, right? Or massive Schumann energies, stuff like that, that the body can get overburdened with all of the energetics going on, that the physical bodies kind of get backed up. That to clear out the physical body, that we can integrate all of the upgrades and the ascension energies and stuff better if we're focusing on the physical body. And I think a lot of us forget about that when we're doing all the spiritual work of how important it is to help the physical body, because we're the alchemists. So our physical body is transmuting the density and duality through our container, and that's why we have ascension symptoms. So just to be mindful of that this week, because this is definitely a slow down to heal. I'm hearing generational, like you're doing a generational curse healing right now. So the body is basically like deleting a whole program, so it's not being carried with you here on a subtle level. And we've got Mother Mary, unconditional love, and the diamond card here, number 33. I'm hearing hexes are over, which is wonderful to hear. With the Six of Pentacles, this energy was coming in really strongly this week here. And then the Holy Grail, stop the endless searching, and it's an inner quest here. So looks like sacral chakras clearing, feminine energies are clearing. I think the hex is from that dark feminine entity here, sorcery, that we clear a lot. So it's like a recovery of your, like the spell is broken, right? The hex is broken, and a recovery of your energy is now going to come back. So like everything that was depleted in under that hex spell is now able to recover basically here. And now that it's broken, things are going to get into a better state of balance. It looks like deep tissue, like very deep fascia releasing or something along these lines might be needed. Even like red light therapy I'm seeing could be. So I'm not a doctor. Don't just do as guided here, right? Don't take medical advice from me, but do as you feel guided. These are some of the things I'm seeing that might be beneficial to support the deep tissue healing that's happening this week. And if there's any sort of like chest anxiety, cramping, something like that here, maybe like cupping therapy on the back would release the, if there's a lot of blockage energy or stored energy in the heart chakra, cupping on the back might pull that energy out, for example. And then we also have shaman healer, Numite crystal number 44 here. It looks like a black, I'm not sure what this crystal is, but it looks similar to black tourmaline. So some clearing, some protection, clearing out the density I'm going to suggest. And we have the 5 of Wands with that. And then the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, seat at the table. So like you are in a very good position here. You're not under attack, like you are protected. I think the attacker, whatever, if that was the hex or what the challenge has been, I'm going to say here, can't keep coming at you anymore. So there is an end to what this has been so you can heal. And it can be definitely an attack on your health and well-being, the brain, the motor neurons, the nervous system, something like the functioning of the body is where I feel like this is clearing on and healing on here. So this will be a different experience for the body to fully heal as well, I think, and mature is also what's unfolding here. So if there's been like something going on chronically, that this could now heal itself miraculously, right? Automatically this week. And so or through what's going on this week here. So just trust yourself, trust the guidance. There's something with your children. There could be something with children here as well, that you're noticing that this healing's happening for them. There could be just like beautiful improvements in your home, in the family, in your day-to-day life, all of a sudden here this week. And maybe you're like you didn't realize how what this underlying thing has been affecting you or your environment here or your family until it's cleared up. And then you'll see this improvement in how much things were being affected possibly here as well. So everything's working out beautifully here. Just slow down this week with the 4 of Swords here as well. The rebirth is coming, right? So it's already coming into alignment. God's just ensuring that this birth is safe and protected. And when you're having this rebirth, that this thing, these patterns or whatever this has been, won't rebirth as well here. It's going to end now this week for you with this full moon. So something inner is what it feels like for sure. Something inside. It's the spell breaking that's been depleting you. Depleting your masculinity here as well. I think it's also been playing out where you weren't able to access the truth of who you really are, possibly because not feeling well or not being at your most optimal state has been kind of in the way and taken the priority over other things in your life that you've wanted to achieve and you feel like you're capable of. And it's like, I know I should be able to do X, Y, Z, but every time I do, this thing keeps getting in the way, or a problem happens, for example. That could kind of be the spell. I feel like, yeah, this is something that I've cleared before here. So I do understand how this can affect, like if you're trying to improve, maybe like working out, improve your health, get more muscular, for example. So you want to start weightlifting, and maybe you used to weightlifting, you used to be really healthy, and then something happened and it kind of took you off path. And every time you go back to wanting to weightlift again and, align your schedule, making that the priority, right? Something happens and like you get a sprain, you break your arm or something here. And it's like, then you have to stop working out because your body needs to heal. And then 6-8 months go by and then I want to work out again. I'm going to try and get back to weightlifting here. And then you go back to doing that and then you get injured again. And then, so it could be like something like that, where it's like you're trying to get in a healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, or maybe more money or whatever this is. And every time it's like you go out there to make it happen, something happens. And you might be at this point feeling like there's a hex on the situation here where it's intentionally trying to prevent me from leveling up in this area of my life, right? So I'm hearing like now time, we've already been clearing that. It's already completed in the quantum field. It's now coming back into the physical form to manifest this week. So I feel like the divine interventions here basically to ensure that that thing doesn't keep coming back and harming you or preventing you, blocking you, stopping you in whatever area of this life or your body or your health, well-being. And I feel like I'm hearing vindication, like your success in life out of being your best self, feeling your best. I feel like you can produce much more and you'll be happier, like you'll be in your vibrant energy and glowing, kind of like this is the most optimal, happy, productive, me living in my purpose self. And I feel like that's the experience that's wanting to come through and been trying to come through. And this oppression keeps saying, nope, 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 right? You're not allowed to shine bright. You're not allowed to look good. You're not allowed to feel good kind of concept here. So this is what's breaking here. I hope this makes sense with you. We're going to be working with the Ancestors, Spirits, Oracle card deck in this week's extended reading. We're going to break this hex, this curse, whatever this has been here as well. Clear this out, get more information on what this is, and get you into alignment with being your very best optimal self. If you want to also learn this shamanic God code here that I do in these extended readings, and with the shaman card here, I feel guided to mention that we are launching our 3rd year of the Shamanic God Code Healer program and online business program. So we focus on, it's a 12-week program where we focus on learning the shamanism, learning the God code, and then focusing on building your online healing business and putting yourself out there, being seen, serving your purpose, being in your light, being the most optimal version of yourself, doing what you love, what you came here for. So if that's your path as a healer, as a coach, as a mentor, and you want to add more impact, possibly you already have your own business, you already are a practitioner in some area, and you want to add more impact and more value to your sessions, we can go much deeper with the Shamanic God code here to provide permanent instant results for your clients. So if you'd like to join our program, there's more information below. And if you'd like to join the extended reading, the link is also down below. God bless you and have a very blessed week. Thank you for joining me. Take care.